sure because I know you. And because I know the woman.
How long have you known Kid Fisher?
Well, since about a week or so ago. I tracked her down at Wildwind.
Why?
Well, I wanted to see what we were up against.
Oh, yeah? And what do you think?
Well, she's not worth all the fuss. Now, if your lawyer's any good, he'll tear her apart in court.
I don't know if that defense is going to work, Braden.
You don't? Come on. I mean, here's the story the jury's going to hear. A woman is seen, drunk and disgusting at a roadside bar, right? Trying to pick up men. Ooh. And then something happens in the parking lot, something that nobody can be really sure about. Because, well, hey, the woman's cried rape before, right? And she tries to sell it, man. With the tears and everything. No one's gonna buy it.
Why not?
Well, because there's someone real special who can convince that jury that you're innocent.
Who?
You. Oh, yeah. The jury's gonna take one look into those big baby blues and they're gonna see that you are incapable of committing violence against a woman. Yeah, sure, you're emotional and hot-headed, but hey, you're just a nice guy. I mean, sure, you'd fight to protect somebody who's in trouble, but you'd never use violence out of cruelty or evil. Now, you gotta trust me on this, man. No one's gonna convict you once they know you like I know you.
So I need your help. Both of you.
Married in April.
You and Liza together again. That makes me, I haven't been that happy since you said you'd be Mrs. Stuart Chandler.
Oh, Stuart, I love it when you call me that.
I know, that's why I do it. All right, my turn now. The question is, can you do it? Will you do it? Will you help me arrange a wedding for me and Liza that is even more memorable, absolutely wonderful than the one I arranged for you? Well, yeah, of course. If that's what you really want, Adam, we'll make your wedding the most splendiferous nuptials ever.
You came to the right spot, my darling. We'll give you the most fantastic wedding Pine Valley has ever seen. Oh, good Lord. That gives us only about 60 days to plan the whole thing.
Oh, no, less. It has to be in early April. See, the baby is coming later in the month. I don't want her having the baby during the ceremony. And make it an unforgettable wedding.
Why the rush? I mean, why don't you wait until little Colby makes her first very welcome appearance?
No, the wedding has to be before the baby comes. That's non-negotiable.
It's not just you going on this wild ride, you know. You're taking your child on the roller coaster with you.
I know that. She's the most important thing in my life. She comes first.
So you're marrying Adam for her?
Adam is going to love her the way that he loves me.
Yeah, that's what I'm scared of. I think everybody pretty much knows what Adam's all about. But I'm not talking about the ruthless capitalist or the philandering husband. Look, I have witnessed Adam at his worst behavior, and it always involves his children, Liza.
I know what he's capable of.
I've seen it. I've lived through it. What about when he gaslighted Dixie to get Junior away from
Dixie and Junior are fine.
Right. What about Haley and Sky? Oh, come on, those two are scarred for life by this guy, by his compulsion to control things. You know that, and that cannot be good for your child. What, did you expect me to just stand by and be a spectator while he runs rampant over my child?
Your child?
Non-negotiable? Adam, this isn't some business deal you're signing.
No, it's a wedding, which should be
as pleasant and unstressful for
Liza, you know, given her
condition.
Yes.
Yes, it's her condition that I'm thinking about. I mean, baby Colby's condition, the condition of her birth certificate. She'll only have one, of course, and I want the names of both of her parents to be on it.
That is so thoughtful of you, Adam.
What better way for her to start out than with a mommy and a daddy set up in their own house? I realize how lucky I am to have this second chance with Liza and the baby. And I want it to be perfect for the baby, too.
Oh, Adam, you really are in love with little Colby and with Liza as well. They really are so lucky to have you.
Well, Adam, I mean, if you want the wedding to be quicker, you may have to compromise on some of the spectacularness. Well, fine, if that's what it takes, but it can still be beautiful.
Oh, it will be extremely beautiful.
This is a whole new beginning for me and Liza. The circumstances of her conception are immaterial now. What matters is what happens from here on out. That baby is going to be the embodiment of everything Liza and I mean to each other. We lost our first chance. Colby is a blessing that I really, frankly, don't deserve. And I'm not about to take it for granted.
Adam, I promise you, you're going to have the most spectacular wedding Pine Valley has ever seen. And why shouldn't it be spectacular? I'm sure we have unlimited funds to use, right?
Money is no object.
Oh, dear Lord. I just love being a Chandler.
Thank you. Thank you.
I have never seen Adam happier.
Yeah, Adam's always happy when he's getting exactly what he wants.
Things have changed, Liza.
Really?
Yeah.
What's changed between us?
It was just supposed to be between us. You told me that you had given up on marriage. You were going to raise this kid on your own. You're going to give all the love to the kid, no matter who the donor was. That's why I volunteered. But now Adam's in the mix, and this is not good. How can I not be concerned about the child's future?
When you made the decision to do me the favor of being the child's donor, you knew that I was going to make all the decisions for the child. We had this conversation. We said, what if I'm in London and you're in Hong Kong? You said you trusted me.
I do. I trust you. I don't trust Adam.
I mean, what do you want me to do? You want me to be alone for the rest of my life?
No. Nothing would please me more if you found a guy that you married that would be a wonderful father for the child.
You know what, Jake? There aren't any guarantees.
Really?
No.
You marry Adam, I guarantee you what happens next. Listen to me. He takes over. He takes charge of the child. He decides what she wears, who she sees, what she eats. Forget about what she wants or who she needs.
When we shook hands on this deal, you knew that you had given up any right to make any decision for this child.
So what, gives him to Adam?
I have made it clear to Adam that he is not going to make the same mistakes that he made with his own children.
How can you expect me not to care?
Jake, you know me more than anyone does. And I promise you that no one is going to mess with Colby for any reason. Not Adam, not anybody. I give you my word.
Colby. You're naming her Colby?
Yeah, Colby, Marian.
You're naming the child Colby, Marian Colby?
I'm naming the child Colby, Marian Chandler.
And you see, they don't even know his last name, or maybe it's his first name, you know, so-and-so Braden. And so it's like, that's a real live, unsolved mystery waiting to be solved.
And this is my business because...
Well, you had mentioned that, you know, you might be interested in doing some PI work here in Pine Valley now that you're a civilian, and I just figured this was a perfect opportunity for you to, you know, kind of get your toes wet, especially since Tad here is an experienced private detective.
I thought Tad was a TV pretty boy.
As well as an experienced private detective.
Oh, and your specialty is? Who stole the morning paper from the stoop?
Oh, gosh, Adrian, I know I've never tackled any of the really big problems like you boys at the agency. By the way, congratulations on solving that international terrorist problem.
We do just fine.
Yes, yes, you do just fine. And Tad, you know Adrian has tons of experience. I mean, he's even got access to those federal files in the government and computers and such. I mean, I think you guys really would complement each other, and you could get the goods on on Braden in no time.
Opal, I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to come up with some type of project that Tad and I could work on so we could get to know each other.
Yeah, it's pretty transparent, Mom.
Yeah, and so what if it is?
So what if she is?
Et tu, Brute?
Opal, the phone is for you. It's Myrtle.
Oh, thanks, hon. Would you two please just listen to Dixie?
I'm sorry. I think she's right. This is very serious.
Oh, listen,
I mean, who knows
I'm
what
in the middle of
Braden is going
something
to leak
here.
next? You want Jamie reading it? I mean, you remember what it was like to have your life story splashed all over the papers? Your brother's got a real problem.
Well, let's just not forget who found Palmer. You know, you and me, all by our lonesome, without anybody's help.
Wait a minute, you injected yourself into this project.
Yeah, and thank God I did.
You know, if I didn't know any better, I'd think you'd lost faith in me. Have you forgotten?
I haven't forgotten. Not anything.
Me either.
I wouldn't be standing here right now if it wasn't for you.
Yeah. Well, it's a wonder either of us is standing here right now. See, you still got it, man.
It's all in the reflexes, right?
Yeah, it is. You and I, we still got them. We can take anything and come back swinging, right?
Whatever they dish out, we can take.
Whatever they dish out, we can take. Whatever they dish out, we can take. Whatever they dish out, we can take. That's it.
Mom, but you can't just force people into a family. Adrian and I, we don't even know each other.
You both have my blood coursing through your veins. That makes you family, yes.
Well, it's not gonna happen overnight.
It didn't happen overnight, Tad. It happened a long time ago. You know, when your little brother was born, you loved him to death. You always wanted to hold him and rock him. You wanted to share your toy soldiers with him. You even wanted me to call him Rocky, because you said he looked like Rocky, that flying squirrel. Now, I hate to tell you, but you did.
Well, it's a lot easier to love a full-grown, to love a baby than it is to love a full-grown man with a full-grown attitude.
You know, you really are something else. I mean, here your mom is all upset. At least you could do is agree with her, huh?
You mean pretend to agree with her, don't you, Rock?
Would you two just stop it? Just cut it out, for crying out loud. Look, you know, your mom is completely right. Junior and I have lived for quite some time without any family, and I tell you, it isn't a whole lot of fun. So when you and I get married, I very much intend on accepting Adrian as part of the family, whether you like it or not.
Oh, honey, thank you.
Now, why don't you just, you know, maybe you can't be instant brothers right away, but at least you could do the next best thing.
What's that?
You could work together on solving out this problem about who is Braden. You know, and try to do it without reenacting the story of Cain and Abel. Can you do that?
So, what'd you think? Ooh, I still have the touch.
Bye-bye.
You know, I'm actually beginning to enjoy this. It's been nice getting to know you.